My hands are sweating. I keep rubbing them together. Slow at first, then faster. Like friction. Might fix this. There's a gap. Nobody's talking. My jaw locks. I notice it before I notice anything else. I move in the chair. Too loud. I freeze halfway through the movement. Now it's worse. I check faces. Not openly. Just enough to see if I'm supposed to do something. I almost say something. Anything. A sound. But my mouth closes before the word forms. My finger taps. One tap. I stop myself after that. One tap feels accidental. Two feels desperate. I swallow. Dry. Loud in my own head. I wonder if anyone else heard it. I fix my collar. It wasn't wrong. I just needed my hands busy for a second. I lean forward like I'm about to contribute. Nothing comes. I stay there anyway. I breathe out. Quiet. There's a tiny relief. It lasts maybe half a second. Silence again. The relief collapses. My eyes drop like I'm guilty of something. My neck itches. I scratch it too long. I know I'm doing it too long. I sit up straight. This feels intentional. I immediately regret making it visible. I press my lips together to stop myself from filling the space with noise. I nod. There was nothing to agree with. That's how automatic this is. My foot starts bouncing. I catch it halfway. Now my leg is tense and stuck. I lace my fingers too tight. My knuckles turn pale. I loosen them a little. I check the time without turning my head much. Time is moving. That's not comforting. The chair makes a noise when I lean back. I feel exposed by the sound. I think about asking a question. My hand lifts a little, drops before it's seen. My shoulders creep up. I don't notice until my neck starts to hurt. I let out air. Too much. It feels like announcing that I exist. I push my feet into the ground. Solid. For a moment, I feel contained. I blink too much. Then I slow it down on purpose. That takes effort. I listen for someone else to rescue this. Anyone. The room stays still. My thumb digs into my palm. It hurts just enough to keep me here. I give up trying to look composed. I slump. That feels easier. Nothing happens. The silence doesn't end, and my body is still buzzing inside it. I remember one meeting, one specific one. Long table, cold room, my hands folded like they're pretending to behave. There's a notebook in front of me. Empty page. Pen untouched. I don't write anything. I just stare. Someone across from me finishes talking. Their voice stops. The air doesn't move afterward. I inhale too fast. I feel it hit the top of my chest and stop there. My knees press together. Hard. I don't know why I'm bracing. Nothing is happening yet. I look at the door. Just a glance. As if leaving quietly is already an option. My lips feel dry all of a sudden. I run my tongue over them. Too obvious. I stop. I lift the pen like I'm about to write. Or speak. It's unclear even to me. Nobody says anything. The pen stays in the air. My wrist starts to ache. I put it down carefully, slow enough that it doesn't make a sound. There's a drop in my shoulders. Tiny relief. It feels earned. It doesn't last. Someone shifts in their chair. My head jerks up before I can stop it. I nod. Again, I don't know why. Nobody was addressing me. My thumb clicks the pen clip. Once, twice. I stop it too. I start counting scratches on the table. Thin lines. Old damage. It keeps me busy. The chair feels wrong under me. Too hard. Too present. I adjust, then adjust again. I open my mouth, just enough to test it. No sound comes out. I close it again. My jaw tightens like it's holding something back. I scan faces fast. Everyone looks neutral or bored. That feels worse. I line up my papers. They were already straight. This is just something to do. I hook my feet around the chair legs. It keeps me from floating off somehow. I swallow again, still dry. I can feel it all the way down. I look down at nothing specific. My vision softens. I'm halfway gone. I let my breath out slowly, controlled. This feels practiced, too practiced. The silence stretches. My shoulders crawl back up toward my ears. I squeeze the pen, harder than necessary. My fingers ache a little. I loosen my grip. The pen rolls. The sound is small. Oh, it feels loud. Nobody fills the gap. Not them, not me. The moment just sits there, heavy, unfinished. After a while, the panic changes. It doesn't disappear. It just gets tired before I do. My arms drop onto my legs. I stop holding them up. Gravity wins without asking. I'm still alert, just slower. The sharp edge of it all starts to round off. I breathe out again, longer this time. I don't bother hiding it. My blinking slows. It feels like waiting instead of walking. My head leans. Not intentional. My neck just stops holding itself up. I rub my thumb over my fingers. There's no rhythm now, just movement. The floor comes back into view. Same color, same nothing. I let it sit there. I move in the chair again. This time I don't freeze halfway through. I stretch my legs forward. It feels rude. I don't care enough to stop. My shoulders finally fall, not dramatically. They just stop hovering. I scratch my arm. Once. I don't overthink how it looks. My eyes wander. Then they land somewhere and stay there. My mouth closes, not tight, just closed. No effort. I take a smaller breath. My chest barely moves now. My fingers loosen. I notice it late, like hearing an echo. I lean back. The chair supports me this time. I let it. My eyes get heavy. Not sleepy, just done with scanning. Another breath slips out, quiet enough that I don't react to it. My hands sit in my lap, open. I'm not gripping anything anymore. My jaw unlocks. I didn't notice it was clenched until now. The silence is still here. It hasn't changed. I have. I move one last time. Then I don't bother adjusting again. My breathing evens out. Not calm, just steady. There's nothing I'm waiting for anymore. That part burns out first. My shoulders stay down. They don't creep back up this time. This isn't relief. It's closer to emptiness. But it's quieter. The silence stretches again. And now, it doesn't ask as much from me. I don't decide anything. I just stop trying to manage how this looks. My head drops a little. Not enough to look away. Just enough to rest. I blink. There's no effort behind it now. It just happens. My shoulders don't rise again. I keep waiting for them to. They don't. I make a small adjustment. Doesn't feel like a correction. More like settling. I'm not scanning faces anymore. Whatever I'd find there isn't useful now. Air leaves my nose. Barely there. I don't react to it. My hands stay open. They don't clench back up. That feels new. My jaw doesn't lock again. I notice space between my teeth. I look down once, then back up. No reason. No meaning. My breathing stays even. Not deep, not careful. Just there. I don't fix my posture. I let it be slightly wrong. My feet rest on the floor. I feel the pressure without naming it. My eyes soften. I'm not bracing for a sound anymore. The room doesn't change. Nobody steps in. That's okay, I think. I swallow. It doesn't scrape this time. I lean into the chair. I let it take some of the weight. My fingers twitch, then stop. No follow-up. The silence is still here. I don't label it anymore. Something drops a little deeper in me. I don't chase it. Time passes. I feel it, but it doesn't poke me. Breathing keeps happening without my help. I blink again, that's all. This isn't confidence. It's just staying. Nothing rushes in to replace the silence. My chest moves. The room stays quiet, and I don't fill it.